This is Robert Retford, as he was led from court in handcuffs in November. Thursday, Retford pleaded guilty to third-degree sexual assault. He was a Johnson County deputy until he resigned while under investigation back in September. As part of his plea, Retford will have to register as a sex offender, but he will not be sent to prison. Instead, Retford will spend the next 6 years on probation. Prosecutor David Gibbons told me the sentence was fair, since Retford did not have a previous criminal history. The prosecutor also said the sexual assault victim was
Cop accused of raping, urinating on woman sentenced to only 6 years probation. Police state daily, a former Arkansas cop has been sentenced to only 6 years of probation after being accused by a woman of groping, raping and urinating on her while on duty. According to the woman, Johnson County Sheriff's Deputy Robert Retford, 55, arrived at her home with another officer in September after her neighbor called police over a domestic disturbance she had with her boyfriend. The woman claimed Retford offered to remove her from the situation. She said after she got into his patrol car, the deputy made her touch him over his pants and put his hands in her pants on the way to a hotel in Clarksville. She was then dropped off there and given a card with Retford's phone number on it and told to call him. The woman claimed she called Retford from the lobby of the hotel the next morning so that he could take her to a friend's house. It was there that the deputy, in uniform and on duty, assaulted her with a black object like a flashlight or a baton before raping and urinating on her, according to court documents. "This man raped me. After that he made me drink his urine, he told me to enjoy being covered in his piss," the woman said. "I think he's scary, it scares me just talking about him." The next day the woman was taken to a hospital where medical staff called the Fort Smith Police Department. Later, Arkansas State Police launched an investigation into her claims and Johnson County Sheriff Larry Jones suspended Retford. "He told me if I ever said anything about it that he would kill me and throw all of my family members in jail," the woman said. Retford resigned 4 days after his suspension and was subsequently arrested in November. He faced up to 10 years in prison for third-degree sexual assault, a Class C felony. On Thursday, however, Retford pleaded guilty to the charge, which normally carries a minimum of 3 years in prison in Arkansas, and was sentenced to just 6 years of probation. He must also register as a sex offender and was ordered to have no contact with his victim. "I think he should be in jail locked up and I don't feel other women and girls out there are safe," the woman said. "He's not a good guy, he's scary and he's dangerous." Retford has maintained his innocence. During the preliminary investigation of the woman's claims, the former deputy asserted that he did not rape or threaten her, and said the sex was consensual.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea, too, that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.